Good morning. Sorry, I'm trying to hold this in the long angle way, and it's tricky. Yes, I just wanted to. I had a thought. Well, I was actually watching the Minimalists video, and they were just talking about kind of buying stuff for the sake of when people buy stuff or display logos to impress other people. And it just made me think, because that is a very interesting point, because like virtually every time my hair's due to be buzzed off, every time before I buzz it off, I think, should I go out with it? Should I go out with it? And don't know. And so I was thinking about it in the shower, and I thought, if I was on a desert island by myself, what would I do? And I thought, buzz it off, absolutely buzz it off, because I prefer it short, and I like it for so many reasons. Like, oh my God, it's just a dream, like having a shower when you've got, I know this is short, but when you've got no hair, and swimming, and I just love it. Festival, camping, no worries. I love it. And I like how it looks for me. But so many people, interestingly, I get a lot of women commenting and saying, I love your hair. I wish I was brave enough to cut mine. I'm like, you can, it's within your reach. You could try it, and it is only hair, it would grow back. I know it's a pain growing, but, you could, like, and, you see women, they're like, oh, you're so lucky sort of thing. Oh, sorry, where was my point? Yeah, so if it was just me, I would always buzz it off. So it did get me thinking, because the only thing is, I would like to be able to wear hats again, and I feel like with hats you need some hair hanging out the bottom. Otherwise it's a look that I don't like. See, is it that I don't like it, or is it a look that I don't like how other people perceive me? Yeah, we definitely do. I know it's a generalisation, but I would say most of us do things for the people, as in, if it was just us, it was just me, I'd live like a little happy pig with a clean hoovered house, but in my piggy clothes every day. I just would. But yeah, I'm sure, and I definitely do it with, if I'm going somewhere, or, or you're going out for the evening, you're like, oh, I want to know what the dress code is. What's everyone going to be wearing? I want to fit in. I don't want to, what if I go in my jeans and everyone else is in dresses? I don't want to, I want to be kind of appropriate to the thing. Otherwise I won't enjoy myself. And I'm very much like that, which is probably, some people might be surprised, but it's that we're all made of opposites then. Because then I'll do other things where I'm like, no, I just really like this. I know it's going against the trend. Everyone probably thinks I'm batty, like my kitchen. Everyone thinks I'm batty, probably because I've got, this just raw wood in it. But I don't care. That's what I like. So that's what, I love that. I don't care what people think about it. Yeah, it's just made me ponder that. If no, like, before you buy something, if no one was going to see it, would you still buy it? And I feel like, I'm going to think now, I mostly buy stuff because it brings me joy or it's practical. But now I'm thinking, like, when you, say you furnish your house, I'm sure there's a lot of in play of, like, imagining showing people things. Oh, yeah, do you like this? Oh, I got this. And you might think not, but I'm sure, like, otherwise we wouldn't be influenced by, we've all got grey carpets now, or grey walls, or something grey, because grey came in. Before that was probably chocolate brown. Before that it was probably beige or something. And so we've all been influenced. so many grey houses now. Feature walls. Yeah. Or is it that we're aspiring to be like the influencer, the person or the people that we see advertising them at us, these things. We aspire to be like that person with their life. And maybe if I get a grey carpet, my house will also be immaculate. And I've gone off on a tangent, but it's true, isn't it? And I buy into it. I totally oh, will it? I fancy a grey carpet then. I'm very much, the opposites again. I'm influenced, and some things I'm just like bollocks to that. Yes. So how long have I got? Because I am going out sorceling. Right. Okay. I'm fine. One of the thought then. Just feedback. Anyway, I'm not sure. A thing. Poshmark. The live show I did the other day. Thank you to everybody that messaged saying good luck with it, and everybody that came in. I really enjoyed it. I was so nervous, and it almost didn't happen because there was some admin issues, so I almost didn't get the time slot. And then we were going to change the day. I said no. I said I'll let you know what, I can't, because I've kind of psyched myself up for it being on the Wednesday. I said if I have to wait another day or two, I just can't cope with another day of worrying about it. So I'll get it done. We ended up no, we can do the Wednesday. So. Really enjoyed it. And I know, actually, I'm seeing some videos where, well, not many, but I have seen some where people, I can understand, are a bit bemused by Poshmark, why is everyone going a bit mental on it, bit Poshmark crazy. There are a lot of benefits to it, as a seller as well. Returns. Oh my God. You might say, people, unless there's something's not as described, Poshmark just encourages the buyer just to reposh it, and they make it very easy just to reposh it, just relist it, rather than even have to package it and go back to the person and they relist it. Just reposh it if you know it's not working for you. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? Because the amount of must cut down on scammers. Oh, that would be interesting to see. Do you get scammers on Poshmark in the US? It must cut down on scammers, because scammers are the bane of a reseller's life. One of the banes, aren't they? And you can see it when someone's trying to scam and you're like, oh, piss off. Please, go away. And sometimes you can, the correct thing wins through and they don't get away with it. But sometimes, especially with eBay's like, oh, yeah, we can see that. We're not going to debit you, but we have refunded the buyer as well. And you're like, that's not right. You'll just it's don't feed the trolls, don't feed the scammers, because they'll just keep doing it if they can get away with it. Anyway, sorry, that got off my chest. So I think that's a massive thing for sellers on Poshmark, a massive attraction. But the other thing is with doing the live, so especially for me, I'm moving. I really want to cut down my listings amount anyway, to 100, and I am down to 100 as of doing my Posh show, because I sold 34 out of 36 listings, which was fantastic. But yeah, I think at the moment, and it may change, I'm sure it will change, but at the moment, obviously, I think most stuff needs to be a bargain, because it is mostly resellers still, I'd say the majority. So they're either buying and they need that room for profit, or they can find the stuff themselves in the wild, so they want a bargain, and so it works well for me because I'm clearing out, so I'm happy for stuff to go at less than I paid for it. So it's not a reselling. That's not how you resell, but I think that will change. So for me at the moment, it was good so if you want to clear out, like a wardrobe clear out, for whatever reason, then it's a very good idea at the moment, unless you have access to very cheap stock, because then you are doing a bit of quantity, that amount of stuff, selling it. That was in an hour and a half. I watched Lola live from the Rag House, which she's going to do again. And I thought, absolute genius. So she must have some contact or something at the Rag House. And I came in midway through, but so she had a pile of stuff that she picked out, stuff that she thought would appeal to people. And she just held it and said, do you want me to auction it? And people say yes or no. And then, so literally then it comes back and she people bid, they buy it and it goes off. And I'm guessing obviously her buy cost was great. It works for her and people are also getting a bargain. I thought, and it's saving all that stuff from going to some poor bugger's beach somewhere, in some country and ruining it. Genius that. So yeah, there's ways of, and I think but like when vintage started off, first of all, and it seemed to be only for cheaper items, it'll change. But yes, I really enjoyed it. And the other thing is, so I thought, well, I enjoyed that so much, I would like to do another one, but I'm not going to be a bulk seller in the future. However, I think they're all in the future I think they're all going to be sell-togethers, which actually is great for me, because I can just go on with, say, I'm just doing an hour, I've got 10 items and I'm going to do 10 of yours, say, and that will work really well for me. And also, sell together is so brilliant. I lots of stuff I've cleared through sell togethers as well, which is, if you haven't been on Posh Live, where whoever's doing the live, you can pop something into their tray and they can sell it for you. It's very well set up, because obviously if you've been following me a long time, you've seen me, I've sold jewellery through this YouTube channel. I've done, said, right, I'm doing a set, or I've sold my clothing, said, right, I'm doing a bundle. But it's all automatic, obviously, the payment, if somebody bids. That's the other incredible thing, is you have to put in your payment details before you can bid on something, because once the auctions end, you've paid for it. The money is just debited, boom. There's no chasing people for payment. Your thing not being, Vintage is good at that as well, that you can accept an offer and your item doesn't get taken down from sale. That's a really bad thing on eBay. I've had it so many times where people they win something, or you accept an offer and then your item's off sale for like 4 days and they never pay, or longer, I think it is on eBay now. I'm getting a handache. Right. I think I might need to go. So yeah, that's a real quick couple of thoughts, actually. And yeah, I've got more thoughts, but I'll just upload this. What I might do, because I'm just going to upload it straight to the tubular bells, is you just get my regular thought dumps. I hope that's okay. Everyone's like, oh, joy of joys. Thank you so much. Right, have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye, don't die.